Hello, guess who it is? It's Ian Gibbs, and welcome back to my channel. Previously, I made a video on whether Sakura stand or Universal Time developed the definitive version of Wonder View, a very popular JoJo stand. And since that video did well, I thought it would be best to continue these comparison videos with another popular JoJo stand. Here's how it works. I showcase both movesets and judge them on how much they please me with their visuals and gameplay. Yeah, there's not really much else to introduce here other than to, like and subscribe. That being said, let's start off with The World! Sakura! 終わりか。さあどうしてやろうか。まあまあだな。おいザ・ワールド。やっぱどうだ。ムダムダムダムダムダムダムダムダムダムダムダムダムダムダムだ。死ねー。受けてみろ。邪魔だ。ノリは止まれ時よ。止まった時の中は一人このディオだけだ。ザ・ワールド時を止まれ。やったどうだ無駄なこと。やったどうだ。And that's AUT's The World. Gotta say, the stand model is amazing. The amount of shading and detail put into this thing is top-notch. Like, you could easily mistake this model to be from some official Roblox collaboration experience. I take that back. Anyways, the moves themselves are what you'd expect from The World. Nothing but fast offense, flesh donuts, and visually outdated construction equipment. Although, if I were to cut a simplistic moveset some slack in the visual department, it would be for The World, since aggressive punches and kicks are kind of the stand's shtick. Well, other than literally stopping time, that is. Speaking of which, The World's utility spares no time to show you heaven. Now, you could classify its moveset as an all-rounder, what with the knives and live drain and literally stopping time. By the way, stop time was made into a counter move, which is interesting to see. But let me tell you, AUT's The World does the rushdown arch time better than the majority of the game's meta. Little to no move startup plus attacks that have good distance/range equals greater pressure game than Mariana Trench. Oh yeah, and it barely uses any meters, so not only you can just let anything rip at any given moment, you can use all that excess meter to literally stop time. In my opinion, AUT's The World is the median of what every JoJo stand in the game should either be comparable to or better than, and it gets 8 out of 10 for that reason. Next up, The World!消え去れ！死ねー！完全なるとどめをチェックメイトだ。邪魔だ。つまらんね。まだまだ時を止まれザ・ワールド。無駄無駄最高に入ってやつだザ・ワールド。ザ・ワールド止まれ時よ。ロードダムダムダムダムダムダムダムダム止まった時の中は一人このディオだ。And that Sakura stands The World. The model is a little rough looking compared to AUT's model, but on its own, it gets the job done and is kinda charming. The flashiness of this moveset does have AUT beat, however, encompassing more references of Dio's stand power and better capturing the overall cockiness of this prick. Like, you would know this move would be from The World even after removing any hint of JoJo from it. I gotta say, Sakura stand is definitely better than AUT when it comes to being faithful to source material. when they try, but I'm not a big fan of how much of the world's moves register an actual time stop. It gets a little redundant and even has complications in combat, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Also, probably the best road roller I've seen in the Roblox JoJo game. Prove me wrong. Okay, I think I should mention something that I've neglected in these comparison videos. AUT and Sakura Stand run on two completely different matchup philosophies. Combat in AUT is fast and heavy damaging, but doesn't offer enough move hit stun to trap an opponent inside a combo to deliver this heavy damage. It's a system that relies on situational awareness and pressure. Meanwhile, Sakura Stand runs at a slower pace with moderate damage, but double the hit stun, allowing for a more combo-reliant meta. Here's what I'm trying to get at here. When I'm grading the utility of an ability across these two games, I'm grading them based on how they adapt to the battle rules of their respective games. The world blends in with AUT's pressure game perfectly. As for Sakura Stand's combo capability, even for the standards of Sakura Stand, the world's moveset is slow, at most 1 second move startups, which can give opponents an easy opening out of what could have been viable combo strings if it weren't for the long startups. The devs try to remedy this glaring shortcoming with some of the world's moves breaking or bypassing block, but this is only for raw move inputs. The combo potential still sucks, but that's not all. As showcased, Sakura Stands the World has a total of 11 moves excluding M1s and dashing. 5 of these moves accessible through holding down a keybind. These variant moves share keybinds with moves that only require a standard button press, and that can make inputting a specific move a frame-perfect issue. So to combat this, there's an intentional input delay allowing the game to determine if you're either pressing or holding down a keybind, and you can probably see where I'm going with this. On top of the world's slow move startups, there's also an added duration of buffering, both from the game and the player, enacted by the decision to either press or hold down a keybind. By the way, Sakura Stand doesn't really code these variant move keybinds well to begin with, but that's a talking point for another time. Anyways, what if I told you, on top of the long startups and input delay, your ultimate move practically just disables half of your moveset? Yep, many of the world's moves are coded to activate a mini time stop within their radiuses that obviously won't work within another time stop, including your own. Whenever you actually use the world's time stop, Instant Impale, Checkmate, Sign Decapitation, Greatest High, and Road Roller can't be performed on the basis of them having a variant of stopping time as part of their move. Honestly, it does make sense and is a fair balancing method, but my point still stands. Why code the moveset like this when the moveset is already poor and relies on catching your opponent off guard? Actually, Sakura Stands the World would fare better in AUT than Sakura Stand, funnily enough. If I were to summarize the world here, I would say that I enjoy looking at it more than I do playing it, and Sakura Stand gets a 7 out of 10 for me, meaning that AUT has the definitive version of the world.